very rare element that we've added. And all of these mansions and headquarters have a generative side, so they are randomized as per traits. There are like different neons, different amenities that you get. Some might have a soccer field, some might have a tennis court, some might have a basketball field. So yeah, that's how we are randomizing the assets and making them also a great collectible option.
Wait, so you are able to randomize? So okay, so yeah, that's another question I think I was having like this. I was thinking, how do you do like different randomizations for like for spatial to get their NFT? How do you match one? And how many like
I
different categories do you have, like variations?
I mean, it also depends, right? I think this is a question that one of our architects or dev would be able to answer better. But we sort of randomize them as for like elements of smaller and bigger and larger amenities. Say if we have like say a helicopter, right? So we have different colors to it. Like so the grayer versions are rarer in comparison to say a blue or a black, right? So taking all of these amenities, we define certain types and certain elements in them, and then randomize it as per how it goes, right?
Why
This
do
is
you
really
have
nice.
yeah. So what is your first phase that your Genesis collection? How many do you have?
So the Genesis collection has 1,000 NFTs, and that's across like all the asset types, the mansions, museums, and headquarters. So the first 1,000 to be minted were the Genesis collection, and we have sold them out. We have a total collection of 7,000 NFTs. We have 5,000 mansions, 1,500 museums, and 500 headquarters. So at the moment, we sold out, say, around 1.5K NFTs. So we are like slowly building, adding more utilities, and yeah, trying to sell out.
So
So we're hoping to sell out like.
how many?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
How many did you sold out at this time?
So we've sold out around 1.5K NFTs, and we still have a lot to go. So yeah.
Oh, nice. Very nice. How long have you been doing this project for?
The public mint went live in July of 2022, in the last week of July. So at the time of the mint, so for example, even if you go and mint right now, say a museum, right? So you wouldn't know what you're actually minting, and that sort of adds to the kick because see, unlike for me, it was like when I joined LAN, for me it was like all of these assets look so good. Which one do I choose, right? So that's why we added this random element where you can go and mint and you wouldn't know what you'll really mint, right? So once after minting, you'll actually get to know the asset that you got, right? That's how that's
I lost you in the end, but I understand what you're talking about. I'm so like amazed that you make the colliders on the trees, Jason. Like you can stand on the trees. Oh, I can actually. Oh my goodness! Someone find me. I'm actually here in a rock. I'm rock climbing for real.
I
I already
see
saw
you.
you're in that. Very sneaky.
Oh, you're in damn text over there with me.
That was dancing
Let's
with me.
go. Let's go.
That is
What a rock.
So
That's awesome.
wait, the colliders are a lot though, like in this.
Well, yeah, collectors, they're just all default to be on. So it'd be on any surface if there's a collector.
That's kind of like Right. I'm making it out.
That is cool. And so, Crystal, have you seen any of your other like NFT buyers here in Spatial, or and like how they've kind of customized their spaces or anything like that just yet?
Yes, I mean, I'm so sorry. I think I'm on my phone, and that's why I'm having a bit of a connectivity issue. But yes, I mean, like we've seen like a lot of our holders customizing their mansions. I mean, like I visited one of our mansions. It's called the Tiki Palace, and it has sort of a Japanese, Asian, South Asian sort of a vibe to it, and the architecture as well. So I saw they named it the Bali Mansion, and like it has these awesome elements. They've added like smaller dragons, and like they've just made such a great space out of it. It's amazing.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah, like I was also talking about the Quit Bitching NFT project. So they have the Legacy Mansion, and that's the next mansion that we'll visit. And like we have the portal on top once again. So Legacy is sort of like a nice, cute, cheeky style mansion, and like it's an amazing man, like probably one of my favorites. So they have pretty much turned it into their headquarter, and they are displaying their NFT collection that they'll mint, I think, in the coming week, in the coming few days. So yeah, that's also something interesting. It's just so amazing to see how the community defines their own use cases. It's like always a pleasure, right?
Yeah, definitely.
It's kind of like similar to like our NFT holders, by the way. They're building games. Some people are actually. Last week, someone said that they put their NFT into Neos VR, which is a really like a gaming VR heavy metaverse that people are doing a lot of the coding to like make functions. So how advanced it is like I just know about this platform because of them, and they're saying like if you're in Neos, you can literally light a cigarette. You can like try to light the cigarette, and you have to light it for a couple times. And when you like smoke on it, when you're like breathing in, you can actually see the lights of the cigarettes actually in the same way as in real life. And all those like animations are like really real, and all of those are flexible. And I'm so excited to see like all those gamers and how they use all those
Yes.
3D assets.
Adelia, I remember telling you about Neos because you were talking about your files and it can't fit anywhere, and I'm like, Neos it's still one of my favorite metaverse because you can literally add anything in it, and like you said, actually give it some type of function. If you have DAS characters, you can actually use it. And when you talk about that smoking thing, I was at we had like a fashion show in there a few months ago, and afterwards we had one of our friends that had a hookah lounge in there, and we were smoking hookah where he can sit down in his space and like pull his hookah, and then you like blow out smoke. Yeah.
So cool.
And he is really dope because he has a space where it's like you can be in there mining crypto. Like it's crazy the kind of builders that are in there and what they're doing in that, with like how interactive it is.
Yeah, because my friend is actually building like a Bitcoin Ethereum world. They're
Yeah.
actually teaching you everything about DeFi and crypto.
Yeah. Yeah, Neos is really dope. It just is a little hard for people to get used to, and then because you can add anything, you have to really know how to optimize your stuff. That's how I ended up in Spatial, because it was like you didn't have to tell people like you can't use a Mac or you have to download all this stuff. You just click a link and then you're there, and it's a little easier to get people in here. But then for like those big things like that, like you said, you can light something, or like there's this one girl, and I mean they have a lot of people that just like have crazy things in there. They would come and shoot you with this gun, and then it would look like you were like on hallucinogenics, and like the whole world is like trippy now.
Oh yeah. That one is like really famous, I think, in the community. Like people show me like when you trip on this gun, like
Yeah.
then like the whole world looks like Oh my god, it looks like for real like you're hallucinating.
It does. It does. It's crazy.
Sorry, we're still like in this world.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
so like that was so insane.
Like how we all came and sat down to talk.
We probably need to cut that off.
Oh yeah, I know. And I saved the first video and then I started restreaming recently, so that it was a fresh video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Have you guys used an Oculus or a MetaQuest?
I
Or any of the other
haven't.
types of VR headsets?
I haven't.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
best.
I'm actually my Meta Pro is on the way. It's
Oh.
in 2 days.
Jason said, I'm not waiting for the new versions. Nope. I'm going to get the first one that ever comes out on 4K. All the bugs, I'm going to be the reason they fix them. That's ridiculous.
I'm also expecting, and that's exactly right. I'm also expecting people
I swear.
to be arriving from China, which has been on the sea for a month.
Awesome. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's some good news.
Oh, you guys are gonna
I'm
have a
just
good
excited for
time.
VR headsets.
Yeah, man, those new ones are gonna be nuts. The only reason I ask is because exactly what you were just explaining about smoking, right? Is there's this casino app, this VR like gambling app, VR Vegas app, or I don't know.
Oh, that's called. Yeah, it's called Poker VR. Yeah, I played around with it.
Poker
It's
VR.
very-
Yeah.
Sorry, Poker
Right,
Star.
so, like-
Poker Star.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Poker Star
so-
VR. Yeah, so you can like light your friend's cigar. So me and my friend Tizo were in VR. We were just like playing some poker with some random people, and he like whipped a cigar out of nowhere. And then I like looked at my inventory and I had a lighter, so I pulled my lighter out and I just lit his cigar. His like, cigar was just like in his mouth. It was like lit. It was like, the coolest experience. So immersive, you know.
That is.
So
Yeah.
nuts.
Damn.
And with the face tracking and everything, the next step in gambling in VR would be more intense. Because previously, the
Yeah.
software would just mimic. It will just mimic your appearance and your eyes locking with your opponent. But now with face tracking, you can actually in kind of call it real bluff, or you can kind of trying to
Wow.
intimidate the other one by
Wait.
maybe like squinting your eyes, or maybe.
Oh yeah.
They actually track your
facial
face.
expressions.
Yeah,
Are you
you have to
serious?
sign a waiver. You have to sign a waiver that gives them permission to use your facial expressions in
The
their
Meta
code,
Pro?
so that you can make. Yeah, and just the Pro, not the other ones, just the Pro.
Yeah, see, those are those kind of
Yeah.
things on why I'm like, yeah, I choose to just do mobile.
What?
I feel that though,
You know,
100%.
like I love
Sure,
my
you get
brain and my ideas.
Permissions
You
over
know,
my face.
you know.
Right. Feel like
You
they're
know what? Like
creating me.
when we're having like this, like a lot of like panels and discussions in spatial. You know what? We should really tell them to do. Like if I were like working in spatial, I would totally tell my engineers to do this. Like every time when someone say a joke, I really want to laugh. I'm like laughing so loud in my real life, but I'm muting in space, and my avatar just sitting quietly there. Just imagine you're the person who said something really funny, and no one is laughing, and it's quiet. It's like kind of like embarrassing. I just wanted people to like either have your face to like have a really really exaggerated laugh face, or like having at least something like, when you click on Y, you have this yes, right? You click on something, you should have like a laughing face falling out or something. Like I know like people, I can give reactions to the speaker and they can react to us. Like right now we're just like sitting here and then like look at each other.
Yeah,
And laughing
I
in
think
real life.
everyone's
It's
dropped
like-
that one in the suggestion box. Like, we need a laugh reaction.
Yeah, otherwise you have to unmute yourself and really laugh again.
Yeah, I try to, because like you said, it's awkward, and I'm that person that's like, I know what it feels like when you drop a joke and you don't know if people are picking it up or what's going on.
Yeah, because I feel like every time when I drop a joke and I was expecting ha ha ha, but then like it's quiet and I was like, okay, well let's go on the next topic.
Right. And oh my gosh, Crystal, I know you are only going to be here for a few minutes because it's super early, so I'm guessing you've just
Yeah.
got your day started.
Yes, I already have my day started.
Sorry
It's
about
almost
that.
6:30 a.m. for me. No, I mean like the conversation was so amazing that we had to stick around, right?
Right?
Yeah, our conversation in the espresso. Oh, by the way, happy Diwali, Crystal.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes. Blessings.
Diwali.
Thank you guys. It's so interesting to sort of like, we're having this conversation for the first time. I'm totally enjoying it. I never thought I'd wake up at 4:30 a.m. and get into a conversation for 15 minutes and that would extend for 2 hours.
Right.
Sounds
Right.
like some present spatial though.
That's how it goes in space. You start portal hopping, and then the time starts flying. Usually, I'm like 30 minutes, an hour max. You heard me at an hour. I'm like, you guys sure you're not ready to wrap it up? And
Oh yeah, and like before you say that, I was like, oh, maybe it's only 30 minutes, and then I looked at the clock. I was like, shit, I should wrap it up. After this show. Yeah.
and now it's been another hour since then, like just exploring and talking at this point. But like you said, the conversation just kept flowing. We've all learned so much from each other, and we're the ones that are building these spaces, so it takes us being able to sit here and share ideas and see how we align and ask questions and learn from each other and support each other along the way so that we can make sure we're successful. That's the motto I always preach. Like we don't have to compete. We can actually collaborate. Like for example, I'm into digital fashion. My physical to digital comes from me making like cool glow in the dark tie-dye t-shirts, if you guys have ever kind of seen them. And when I joined, it was in a whole DAO. Yeah. And of course there's another guy in there who does this glow in the dark thing, but he does like hems and like patterns and different things like that. And instead of saying like, hey, somebody's in my lane, it's like, oh well, why don't we just use our gifts and come together, and now we have an epic t-shirt that has like my glow and his glow and like an even better product. So
Wow.
and I always try to
I think I may have.
oh, you've seen it, right? Yeah, that's a t-shirt. It's a one of one.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think I may have interacted with you before. So one of the other projects that I'm marketing for is XR Couture.
Oh.
So I don't know if you've heard of it. Yeah, I think you must have. So
Yes.
yes, I think that's how I think I've seen it. Yeah.
Yep, that is it. Yes, because we do our Fashion Fridays with Dress X, and we have our Telegram and like the whole digital fashion face of it. Because again, it's just like digital real estate, where it's like one of those things that just make it easy for people to understand, right? Because it's like my thing is really just education, and whatever helps you to understand it, it's like go for it and do that thing, and go pioneer it now in the metaverse to show others how to do that thing.
Exactly.
Oh, I have.
And before I took on, I'm so sorry, Adalia. Please go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just wanting to chime in a little bit. Like, I just have this really weird, wild idea for Mo. Like, what do you think? Like, let's say in the future, right? Everybody wearing the contacts or like sunglasses that you can see everything with AR. Whatever I set up, like I'm wearing, you think I'm wearing my like AR clothes on the street, that you can see everything was like, it's kind of like all mixed reality, right? Everything, like whatever you see is whatever you think they are, right?
Oh
and
yeah.
Then, like if this becomes like a phenomenon, like a normal phenomenon, like will that be possible? Like people just running on the street naked, but because you're wearing the contact. And you're thinking, okay, actually they're wearing some like really cool clothes, but it's also like pure naked,
I think it'll kind of be a mix of both. And our next panel, maybe we could talk about digital fashion, because like I said, I am plugged in with that whole network of people that kind of really tackle this in a different way, from sustainability and like but more of like an addition, where like say maybe you just have on like that outfit that you have that's kind of like really slender, but like maybe you wanted it to be like the top was actually like water. So imagine if it was like flowing and it looked like it was like actually like flow like water, like a waterfall as like a cape or something. And like in the physical, that's not possible. But you know, if you add on a filter, now you've got on the regular outfit that you have, but it has this in addition thing that makes it a little bit better because you have the filter. And then also glasses is like baby steps for us, because I really think the ultimate is like contact lenses. And again, it just being super normal for all of us, and how we use it and interact with it.
Yeah, I think that's like totally normal. Like, because the beginning of this panel you were talking about, you know, like digital OS is kind of like similar to digital fashion that nobody wants to be naked. I don't know, like maybe I want to be naked in the metaverse. I'm just kidding, but like it could be possible. I want to be a dolphin. Maybe that could be also possible,
Right.
But
And that's possible though, right?
Well,
Because
absolutely nuts. Yeah,
but why there are two dab here, and one of
because
them
I'm in
has
VR as well.
oh,
Oh.
Yeah. Fancy. This is what you're gonna be in like in a week or so, right? Like a couple weeks or something. Hey,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
so
yeah, this is
cool.
actually I think is super cool. Yeah, yours is gonna be
So
awesome.
they can track your individual fingers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow. Oh, this is so cool.
It seems like there's better mobility too, right? Or do you just are you just like
Well,
a pro
let's not
at
get
it?
crazy.
But it
I
can
wouldn't say
only
that.
it can only track your
I'd say
hands,
he's
right?
Okay.
Yeah, no,
For now,
as
yes.
of right now, I think his is gonna be like it's gonna track your feet or like
I
the
want,
distance
yeah,
from
if
the
you
walls
can
or,
track your feet, you can
Yeah.
dance.
They have
Yeah,
shoes
they actually
that you
developed
can
the
connect.
algorithms to do that.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, did they?
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
I
just
didn't
saying
know
that they're trying to use the algorithm to because their cameras are positioned, you know, they can look down your body to see where
Right.
your torsos are. But it's very tricky right now. It's all guesswork. They're trying to just train their AI to be more smart, so they can
Yeah.
predict your like where your arm and where your leg is more sufficiently. Well, yeah, I can see one day that, you know, with all the newer headsets, you should be able to get at least your body, you know, in like your torso in the right position. I'm not sure about feet because that's very typical and very specific. Maybe they'll release new products for the feet only, you know, just
They
just wear a
actually-
shoe or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's what they have. They connected Bluetooth to the headset, and then it has haptic
Right.
feedback, and there's the one where you can connect to this like stability system. You like strap into this thing, and you can actually run, and your avatar will listen to your every motion. Like your feet like touch the ground in a way, and it like tells the avatar to walk in whatever direction you're walking. And there's a
Right,
harness
yeah.
that you
Oh,
like.
it's like Ready Player
It's
One.
literally Ready Player One.
Literally.
Yeah, it's literally Ready
Yeah,
Player
But
One.
how do you like sit or lay down?
You wouldn't at the moment. That's the big issue that
Yeah,
they're
I'm
dealing
wondering
with.
how to do like a pole dancing.
Oh, they're doing that. A lot of people are doing that right now. Weirdly enough, I know a couple friends of mine are actually making money as female avatars, but they're dudes in real life, and they get paid to meta dance in a nightclub
How-
in one
how
of
do
the
they-
metaverses. I don't even know how
Which
much money they make,
metaverse?
but I'm assuming they make good money. I haven't really asked too many questions about it, to be honest. But
Wait, which
I can ask them.
metaverse?
I'll let you know. I'll fill you in. I gotta
Please
figure that
let
out.
me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you
Delia's
know
like,
for
I
sure.
got
Yeah,
a
the
side
side joint,
gig.
It's something you gotta know, especially if it's good. You know.
I think I've seen
so much
Crystal
fun in
too.
the metaverse. Wait, what is it? Like, how do they get paid? Like, how does that even work?
Well,
I'm so curious about
So
that.
it's the same as any other place, but there's anonymity. So they don't need a mic. They don't need to talk. They don't need to look like themselves. They can wear whatever they want. They can look however they want. They can act and dance however they want. But they have like this full motion tracking. So you'd have cameras in your room as of right now. I think his Pro is going to have some sort of motion capture of some kind. And then the hands are supposed to be able to So like when you see somebody's hand doing something crazy, it's because when I pass a certain point on my head, it doesn't register my hand anymore because I can't see it.
Yeah.
The one he has is going to have cameras on the joysticks so that it knows where you are 360 around your whole body. So you'll be able to really
It's like
hone
a
in on
That's expensive.
exactly just like
though.
motion capture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And people are already
how-
doing that in VR chat. Yeah, they're making
Yeah.
movies and making some special effects using their full body
It's so
suits.
expensive. It's like a 360
It is.
camera. Like the cameras are all expensive. Like how do you have this whole setting? Then you just do like one metaverse stripping. Wow.
I see where this is
like,
going.
like a $10,000 setup.
Yeah,
Just to strip
all
the
going to-
metaverse. So crazy.
all be
Yeah.
dancers. They'll be dancers. Yes.
Yeah, that's funny though. This is the only reason I popped in here is because I really love this architecture, and I felt like looking at it in VR is the most realistic that you can get to like standing in the physical space as if I'm actually there. And I don't think you've used a VR headset yet, Eddie. I think you said no, right?
I don't. You're pointing at me, right?
I know.
Yeah,
he had his
I'm pointing at you.
pinky out. He's like flicking his
Pointing at
hand.
you.
That's like that middle finger out.
Excuse Spider-Man. But yeah, no, that's why I like the VR. I can have a conversation with like real world like communication tools that I usually use when I
Wait,
actually
how
communicate with
do
people.
I?
I mean,
how
don't-
do everything look like? Can you take a photo from your VR?
I
Like,
could
how
if I had
everybody-
permissions in the space, or if there was a camera already available. Because you can pop up a selfie stick, and I could just like.
Oh, I don't think you need the permission. There's like on the right top, you can just take a photo.
Well, that's not the same because I can pull a selfie stick out and actually hold a selfie stick, line up the shot, take photos. It's how I
Oh,
do the metaverse
you do
photography in VR. Yeah, oh yeah, I do that in VR all the time. That's how I take the VR photos for the social media posts.
Can you take
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Maybe to post.
Yeah, I mean, I really came in here to take a photo with you guys, to be honest with you. So aside from wanting to see how it looked in here, but up to you guys if you want.
Alright,
I don't know
I
if
don't
let's
think
do
so.
it. Add a headset or not.
Let's do it.
Should
Yeah,
get
let's
one
take a
photo
photo.
together, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I'm
I wonder
interested.
it's
In fact,
Also, Crystal, this is a great place for you to play movies or some if you enjoy some kind of videos together. Go all
Oh,
gather
yeah.
here and just look at the screen together. Yeah.
Yeah, you can put the
Exactly,
screen right
I
on
mean,
this
you-
wall right here. I love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
If you prefer not to speak and not to interact with other people, you can also be silent and just enjoy the video. That's another use for the metaverse space.
yeah, one of our holders in fact has, I think, a museum. No, not a museum. I think one of our mansions, and he does just that. He hosts like parties and just some movie screenings or something like that. Some sports,
Cool.
some cricket,
That's
something
cool.
like that. So yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Okay, so where do you guys want to take this
I'm
picture?
ready for the selfie.
Well, I need to get the camera out, so if you can give me a light
just don't
post
get it out.
so I can pull out the selfie stick, and then I think once I have it out, I can use it. I'm not sure though. Then you can take it away. I'm not trying to keep permissions in here or anything. Just want to pull the camera out and use it in my hands.
Okay, 1 second. I'll have to join from labs. Just allow me a couple of
No worries.
minutes, and I'll jump
Take
in.
your time. Take your time.
We're
I'm enjoying
entertained
this.
by that's this virtual guy that's like moving his hands
Right.
around. I'm very
By
entertained.
dancing. By dancing right here. Hang on. Hang on. If I can do the dance with my fingers here. Hang on. See? Entertaining.
So I guess my question is
Come
why do the arms always look so deformed? Like, is it because you're sitting down?
So like
or like
I
what is
just
that?
put my sticks down. So if you put the sticks down, it doesn't register your
And
hands. It registers the
Oh,
last place
feet
your
is
hands
very
were.
raised. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
So these are moving still. So the problem is I didn't make them still. So they have to sit and not move. So they have to stop registering.
Oh,
motion in
that's
order
why
to
your
turn
foot
off.
is up there.
Yeah,
Okay.
There we go. Yeah. So that's where I'm standing right now is not necessarily conducive. There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Well, I like it when you're recorded. It's so funny,
Yeah,
like
we
you
do the
remember,
other one.
like last event that we're hosting in the metal space, right? And then we have this DJ, and then like this DJ was like playing really good music, and there's a girl coming into the space, and this girl was just like she was in a VR and she couldn't figure out how to take the elevator with her VR, and then she was like, bro, I shouldn't take that elevator, like the music is pumping, and she's talking right next to the DJ. She's like, bro, wow, this is like, I cannot get into, oh, how do I get into this, bro? How do I get into the elevator?
Oh yeah, no, VR you can't use elevators right now. There's a bug where I literally probably can't get on this elevator right here. And I'll stand
Yeah.
here. And it's here.
Rachel
I
hasn't
see
been
it.
able to. Rachel hasn't been able to figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she literally
Also need
couldn't
to-
get up.
And I also need to add the local motion, which is to push your joystick for you to walk freely instead of teleporting. Because teleporting in VR is really painful, especially if you're in a
So,
special
yeah, it's
environment.
so disorienting, dude. If I were able to just,
Yeah.
like you said, have the Joy-Cons, just be able to just, like, kind of flow around the space, oh, man.
Right.
Oh
That would change
man.
my life.
So if you're like
Wait.
moving, everything is like shuffling. If you're not stationary.
Well, I guess I could explain it like this. So, like, for me to move, you know how for you to move, you can hit WASD, you can hit, like, the WP,
Yeah.
you start walking like a normal
Mhm.
human being, right? I don't have that ability. My joystick just has a pointing stick, and I have to hold it down, and then depending on what angle I move my hand is how far away I'm gonna teleport. There's no movement. I can't, like, walk anywhere, except unless I am in a big enough space that I can actually walk around physically, like, my actual body, like, you know?
Oh, I see.
But like, if that's limiting, you'd have to be in a huge space in order to walk around this little space. So the joystick should be more like a controller for a video game.
Okay.
So like, if I move it forward, I
That's
start walking.
why
That's the issue. Yeah.
the new houses are currently having like a metaverse room specifically for VR users. Like you can just walk around and not hitting anything.
Yeah, that should definitely be a thing. I never thought of that. Specific to the type of platform
Yeah.
you're on. Hey, you're on a phone, go in here. Hey, you're on VR, go in here. That's not a bad idea, actually.
Wait, I feel like Lens really have like a really interesting avatar. This just looks like the person who's selling properties in real life.
It does.
It's Steve Jobs' cousin.
It's the glasses. It makes them seem so like trusting.
I'll
I
just
feel
you
I
let the
like-
founders know this. So yeah, how do I invite
Exactly the way. I think you just need to go to the host tools and then scroll down. There's a set host, and then you click on the name of the dot tag. And then that's how you can set him as a host, so he can do.
They really need to allow people to just use the camera without being hosts. It would be nice to be able to just go into space, take photos if you want. But I guess I understand not allowing everybody to just take photos at your event.
Well, I usually
I
take
think
photos with like
also-
my main one, but I guess VR is different.
Yeah, I mean, even if I was on PC, I wouldn't be able to like add anything like an object to the space. So if I don't have the plus sign, I can't like add an asset and use it. So I also wouldn't be able to move anything. So if you had a camera in the space already, I wouldn't be able to pick it up either. The weird
Right.
little security feature they have.
I think
So
especially
then
because of
okay.
performance, they want to make it as accessible to all users on other like even
That
mobile
makes sense.
platforms. Yeah, as much as possible. So, I mean, for VR only platforms like Horizon, like what's the other one called, Rec Room, and VR Chat,
Right.
you can pretty much do everything. You can customize everything you can do, and it's up to each individual users to do whatever they want. Other users can just simply choose to block that if they don't want to see other person. But here, I think Spatial still wants to position themselves as the most accessible platform out there. So the performance is an issue. If all the users start adding stuff to the scene, will break the scene pretty soon.
Valid points. It's a valid point.
Yeah, and I learned a hard lesson in the beginning. I had one of my spaces that was open, and we're a DAO, so we just came, like I said, from Neo, so we did like this like whole group. Everybody made their own little thing for our fashion show, their own display. So when we came in here, it's like, okay, now everybody go make your own portal, and then we created like a main hub where anybody can come and add their portal, and we just left it open. So anytime, like even all of you guys say we would have went there, it's like, okay, everybody now add your portal. And we had like 20 portals in there from all the people we met, and somebody came and changed
awesome.
out our whole environment. Yeah, because it was just open.
Yo, no.
Yeah, wiped
One bad
out
egg.
everything.
That's the worst.
Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. I think this account does not have an upgraded version of Spatial, so I do not have the access
Oh.
to sort of give you the access. So
It's
probably-
okay. We can
yeah,
It's okay though.
we can figure out other ways
No
to
worries.
take pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I got
yeah.
some up at the top too. I got a few.
That green emblem on Land's name should have allowed you to own the space. If it was a yellow one, I don't think you'd have permissions. But the green one is the one who owns the space, so you should have all the permissions. Even if you don't have Spatial Pro, I believe. You can just turn the room on can edit for like 2 seconds, and then I can just pull the camera out. Bada boom, bada bam. I think it can
so,
edits
no,
in
sorry,
share. I think at the top right when you try and share the space
Okay,
or add
share.
someone to it.
Yeah. Should I
There should be a
invite you
little
by
button.
email?
There should just be a
Okay.
thing that says can edit or
Yeah,
can
yeah,
view,
yeah.
and you just change
Yeah.
that to can edit. There we go. Yeah, now I can
Yeah,
pull.
I've done that. I've done that.
Now I can pull my camera out. Little selfie stick action. Did you guys want me to put a mirror in here? These are selfie things. Like this is
Ooh,
probably next
cool.
level for.
Wait, how'd you
There,
put
I
it?
don't know.
Oh my god.
Okay, great.
This is
There we
so
go,
cool.
yeah.
And you can shop.
So this I'm gonna leave in here. If you want it, you can have it. If not, you can just delete it, or you can duplicate it and have as many of them as you want. But this is how you would take a mirror and put a mirror into Spatial. Oh, I don't know where it
Wait,
went.
where is the
don't know where it
mirror?
went.
Why
It
Ember
just disappeared.
cannot? Is
It's
it like
in
the
stuff.
content?
It says stuff. It's right here.
Stuff.
I just added one. Yeah.
Oh, you can now on PC? Awesome.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because you weren't able
Yeah.
to do that
No,
on
no,
PC
I
for the
think
longest.
we're all posted right now. That's why.
Yes, that is right. Lance,
Yeah,
make
just-
sure
there
you
we
lock
go.
the space back down.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes,
I'm about to
I'll do
take this photo. If you want to turn around,
I
Mo.
see.
Let me give a post.
I see two of our friends has joined. Cece and Delphi.
DC
Oh,
and
I
Dope,
just-
hello. Just in the nick of time, dude.
Oh, I love
Hey.
being on time. What am I on time for?
Group photo.
Random chat. But
Yeah,
yes, group photo.
I'll picture.
Dang, I got my
you have
Halloween
the
outfit
outfit.
on.
Well, I was doing
Hey,
some,
what's up?
doing
What
some
up?
filming for Blockstone, and I saw the party. Like, hi.
Wait, you saw the party of the. Wait, which one?
So apparently this space is trending on the homepage for some
Oh,
reason.
nice.
Is that right?
Nice.
It's because all the cool kids are in here.
Oh, I just went live.
Hey,
Oh my gosh, hello. What's up?
girl.
But I wanna do like a
Yeah, I'll
guess.
take more.
How do I do it?
Ooh.
How is
Yeah.
Mama doing?
Hey,
How is Mama and Baby doing?
Oh, we are all
Good.
amazing.
Yeah.
wait, I'm ready.
Oh, wait, am I on the wrong side? Oh my gosh, I'm slow.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you behind me. I was like trying to figure out what was going on there.
guys. Okay, my fault.
There you go. Now you're in it. Oh, now you're not in it. There you go, Lance. There it is. And
Bunny
there
ears.
you go. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, that's so cool.
I love it. These are super cool.
Hey, you guys,
You gotta
great
need to look
space
up.
today.
Thank you.
Go.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Yep.
I know. Shout out to all of us.
Nice.
Realm and them had their Twitter space. We had our digital real estate panel. We've been working.
Yeah. I mean, hustle.
I love it.
Let's build it. We gotta build in the bear, right? Build
Yes.
in the bear.
Building the bear.
Tuesday night at what? At like 6:30 p.m. It's just like
There we
we
go.
start the whole event from
Oh,
4
man.
p.m.
Ah.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm good.
good.
I will leave this here if anybody wants to take selfies and they come into VR. And you can go ahead and turn off edits real quick. Go put it back to view and we're good to go.
Oh yeah.
Those are sweet. I will send those to you guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man,
Perfect.
I could have like put up flyers and stuff. I couldn't believe I missed the opportunity to vandalize. I am a
Look
bad
at
vandal.
Put those in here.
So I think there has to be a way that we can connect to each other or like create a group, a friend group somehow in like this space or something. That would be fun.
That would be cool. I
Oh, yeah.
really am looking forward to more rollouts of social features for sure, where you can like find your friends.
Right?
That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
you can talk to them, you can tag, you can just like create a group.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
I heard chat's coming.
I know
That'd be nice.
Chad. Yeah, Chad's supposed to be happening soon. I bet you that's what the big announcement is right now that they're talking about for this week. It's either
VR,
that or
great. Then you can
Snapchat.
stream. You
Yeah.
can stream in spatial only. You don't have to go hop into Twitch.
Oh my
Let's
god, that was
do
so
it.
amazing.
I love that.
Well, hey, I'm streaming right
that.
now. People can watch us live right now on Twitter, Twitch,
Let's go.
YouTube, and Facebook. You guys know I gotta plug it. We're streaming.
Yeah, that's
So,
right, Mo. Show
yeah.
'em how it's done, lady mama. Yeah. Ooh, you know what's happening nowadays? More podcasts are moving into spatial.
Yeah.
So, like, Hash Brown and Aquaman are doing a podcast in spatial. Blockstone's thinking about doing one. Oh, you guys have a podcast in spatial too, don't you?
We have
You
a
like,
a billion. Yeah, we have like a bunch of because
Yeah,
we're more
yeah,
like a network.
Million.
Yeah, we're more like a TV
yeah,
network.
Yeah, network. That's what you got going on.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey.
That's super cool.
exactly.
I'm really
Also,
worried
the
about
station is such an
Zuckerberg's
easy to use metaverse.
metaverse.
And it's breezy.
Yeah.
Like, hello.
Yeah, I'm really worried about Zuckerberg's Horizon Worlds because it's so inaccessible compared to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still struggling to get people to get in there.
Yeah.
But the great thing about Zuckerberg is that he's making it a household name, and he's making the metaverse like fuzzy. You know, making it acceptable.
Yeah.
So he's really good for that.
And they
Bless his heart for that.
they're payroll in the community. You know, they've got a lot of content. When you
Agreed.
talk about podcasts, you know, you usually see their podcasts and their content out there because
Mhm.
they've got a lot of people on the ground putting
That's
in
true.
that footwork.
Yeah, they're
That's true.
paying a lot of people. That's for sure. We're doing all this because we love it.
Right?
Yeah.
Like long
Yeah.
term.
How do you can always do that is where you can smoke cigar and like that tripped a little bit with the hallucination, like the neos. I'm really looking forward to it. But like it looks like
Oh, I know.
you need to really like get a computer to be able to like lock neos.
You do.
Amen.
Really do.
I agree.
Yeah. I have to take you
Speaking
into
of
our
podcasts,
space.
Oh my gosh.
there's a lot of
Is
other.
any- Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. I think I cut you off. Here, no problem. I was
No
just saying,
worries.
speaking of podcasts, there are a lot of other activities you bring in here that I can see happening. Like, remember in Horizon Worlds, there's this world that people are pretending to be judge and defendants and lawyers. They're acting all this thing out. Yeah, it's
wow,
pretty
like
cool, but
episodic,
also
like acting.
right.
Oh my gosh.
Right, but very creepy. But in a way, it's so much fun. You can see people that are too nerdy enough to act in real life. They get crazy in the virtual world. So yeah, I can see that thing happening into spatial once you
That
have
would be
your
really
profiles stuff.
Yeah. You could create these like alt, they call them alts in Second Life. These alternative like personalities. I could come in and be a total hatch just for funsies. Oh, there's some things I would like to say to some people.
Do it. And you know what, Jason, it's crazy because just like I was saying how we have this network, so everybody has shows. We actually built a courtroom because somebody wants to do like court TV on the network. So it's coming.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
You already got it.
It's
That's
coming.
I
great.
know. Name it, and Mo's done it.
Hey, that's the game, you know, trying to be early, never late.
Yeah, I love it. I love
Let's
it.
go.
Oh man.
Does it look like I have my arm around Dabs?
Well, if Dabs
It
would stop moving, your arm is in places it should not be right now.
I'm trying to sit. I'm sitting. I'm sitting. I'm sitting.
Dabs
I'm
doesn't
moving.
like his
I'm
keys
moving.
being like addressed during metaverse time. Okay.
CC, you just killed me.
How about now?
That's perfect. Well, no, not quite. Okay, there you go. That's perfect. Okay, take a shot.
Cool.
Not a tequila. No. Oh, wait. I'm gonna take a little picture. Hold on. Boop. Oh, there we go. Okay, you guys
This
are
is my
besties right
friend.
now.
This
Oh
is
my
my
god.
friend
Stop.
Dabs.
Oh my god. I'm putting that
Oh,
in the
man.
Realm 3 Discord right now. Are you guys part of the Realm 3 Discord? You need to be. It's a party in there. Oh my god, I love it. Stop it. Hold on. I'm gonna put this in. I am so
Wait,
happy
don't-
that you are.
Don't be so flexible. I
Cool.
can see your arms everywhere.
Gosh.
So funny.
Hey
You
guys,
guys
I
clap
have
same
to go
time.
grab some dinner. Glad meeting
Hi,
you,
brother.
Crystal.
Yeah, good to
and,
meet you, brother.
and Dad. Yeah,
Yeah.
great seeing you again, Mo,
I guess-
Cece, and Dope.
Yeah.
Touch base
No.
and perform again.
You guys, we need to have like a hangout, just like do nothing but just hang out, you know. That's
Oh
cute.
man, if you make it to Mike's office late at night, it's a lot like this.
We're
Mike's
throwing a
office is
Halloween
kinda
party
like this
tomorrow.
spot.
What's Mike's outfit? Wait, what?
It's Mike's office.
Type
Oh my
Little
gosh.
Mike's office.
Yeah. Usually it's a good time in there.
Yeah, it's
Tomorrow
not-
we're having a
Is that
Halloween party. Bring your costumes. It's gonna be crazy.
I'm going as a dude.
Oh, at what time?
Around this time,
She
maybe
goes, "I'm
20
going as a
hours.
dude."
20 hours away.
Oh, Dabs, you caught that.
Cool. Well, I
Do you like
second
my
that.
hand gesture?
This was cool. I love that
Here's
hand gesture. I'll definitely be there tomorrow. And I gotta come up with a cool costume. I've been trying to get creative with these Ready Player Me options. Does anybody have some fun ideas that they're going as tomorrow?
I'm going as a dude.
Oh yeah, you did say
I
that.
think I'm going like,
Actually.
this is my Halloween fit.
Okay, I see. It's
That was
scary.
cool.
Oh,
You're not
Six
even gonna put a
Halloween
mask
fits.
on?
This is
Oh,
one of
no,
my Halloween
to cover
fits.
that beautiful face of yours.
Oh, that's nice. Wait, I like that one.
Okay,
I
you have
think
the
that's
mask.
one.
Ooh.
Okay.
Weirdo looking guy.
Cool Halloween sweaters.
I got
Why do you
this
guys get
guy.
Halloween?
Oh,
It's
That's
the
a Mackie look with
universal
the
giveaway.
panda.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah,
the
you
dark sweaters.
posted about that.
Oh, I'll give you the link to that, CC, if you need it. Got it.
It's in
I
the
think you
blend.
posted it and I spaced on it. Oh, I tried to click on that
Is it
link.
in the
It
blend?
didn't work out for me. Yeah, there was like.
Yeah, I gotta put a new one in there. Or I'm gonna do this.
nice.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
that's the one.
I agree.
think that's the one. Very, very
Staying
cute.
alive.
I feel
I'm
like
partial
the
between the
scariest
first and the
Halloween also would be
Yeah.
they have the
Well,
tested positive.
Whatever you choose. Yeah. Yeah, whatever you choose, you'll
It's
still be
just
the most
positive.
handsome boy in the room. So.
Oh, calm down. I appreciate it.
So sweet,
Hey, he
CC.
doesn't have.
Appreciate you.
We all know who has the best legs in spatial.
Oh, Stilo, hands down, best leg.
All day. He's the first
In
person
the
to wear
New Balance.
short shorts. In the
That
New
little
Balance short
short
shorts
shorts.
in the metaverse.
Who wears short
Stilo.
shorts?
So
The
funny.
New Balance shorts. Dude, they make your calves look good.
Only you, Stilo. Only you.
All right, y'all. Well, I'll catch up with you tomorrow at the party. Y'all have a
See
good
you later.
night. Cool
Bye.
chatting it
Good
up.
talking to you, Mo.
I know, right? Nice being able to talk with
everybody.
everyone. Peace.
Yeah,
I'll
nice
send you the
meeting
photos. I just added you on Instagram, by the way. So
Oh,
I'll
bet.
send you these photos.
Okay, I'll be on the lookout.
Okay, I
You send it around if you want. What's up? I'm sorry, what were you saying?
I'm saying I also need a picture, so but
Oh,
I'll take
good.
it from Mo, right?
Yeah, if you want, or I'll find you on Instagram. Are you guys friends?